Hello and welcome. In this tutorial, we'll help you understand the steps for setting up time off for your business and how to request leave. Before we begin, you will need to enable time off in your workspace settings. Once enabled, you will see the time off tab in your sidebar. Create policy type. Policies give us unlimited flexibility when creating time offs for different groups of members in your team. Time off conditions for certain team members can be made to be different from others. Let's set up a policy type. We'll name it vacation. For this policy, people can request and receive time off in days. If your team receives time off based on hours, you can set select hours. Now let's choose if the employees get paid for the leaves they are taking or not. Under book we can choose if the leaves can be booked under working days only or will it be included in any days including holidays and weekends. Finally, let's create the policy type. Create policy. Let's create a time off policy. Select the policy type that we created earlier. Create a policy name. We'll name it 24 days vacation policy. Next, under assigned employees, we'll select employees who can request vacation under this policy. If our policy type is tracked in days, we have an option to provide half-day allowances. Your employees can take half-day time off through this. Next, set a certain allowance for the policy. You can select yearly as well as monthly options in days or hours, depending on your preference. You can also set negative allowance, giving employees the option to request leaves exceeding their set allowance quota. You also have an option to enable carryover, in which case you can set time off limits and the remaining leave allowances are carried over to the next cycle. Time offs need to be approved or rejected. You can select approvers for the policy type 24-day vacation policy, who can approve leaves of employees. All admins will automatically have the functionality to approve or reject time off requests. Finally, let's create the policy. Manage policy. By default, you won't be able to allow employees to take more time off than they have accrued. However, you can allow extensions for some other policies, for example sick leaves and personal emergencies. Once you've created a policy, you can manage it in the Policies tab. Update, delete or assign new approvers for policies with a click. If you delete the policy vacation, all the data will remain for viewing, but you won't be able to make new requests for it. Manage holidays. Add holidays by selecting the Add Holidays button in the Holidays tab at the top menu. Let's name it New Year 2023 and pick January 1st as our date. We have successfully created a new holiday for your team. Request time off. As an employee, you need to request time off so that it can be approved and you can go out and enjoy your leave. As you can see, we have 20 days available in the dashboard. Let's select the Request Time Off button. Let's choose Vacation and request next week off. We have requested 5 days in total as you can see. Simple, right? You can also add a note to the approver giving reasons for your request, if required. Weekends don't count. You can change what counts as a weekend in your workspace settings. Also, if there's a holiday in the selected range, it won't count. Once you submit the request, your approver will receive an email and they can choose to accept it. Request tab. As an admin or approver, you can approve or reject the time off of your employees here. Choose to review the request and select your choice. If you made a mistake in accepting or deleting a request, click Delete to cancel the request. Once a request is approved or rejected, you'll receive an email notification when you go to the Timeline tab here. Your team's request will appear here, so you can quickly see who's away today and for the next 30 days. Timeline. View timelines of your colleagues and employees. See their time off dates and reasons for leave in a fast and intuitive way. Managing balance. The Balance tab lets you view the amounts of different time offs you have left in the year. You can set custom time off periods for different employees, and make adjustments for team members who are in need of urgent leave by selecting the Adjust Balance option here. You can view the balance history of your employees here. Observe detailed logs of each change to the balance sheet, such as who made the change, when and how it affected the overall balance of the particular employee. If you wish to see all time off for a particular person, you can click here on Members and select the To See Individuals who didn't use up their vacation. Click on Policy Vacation and sort by Available To.